But it is very special today. One is the school itself is special. This is my second visit to your institution, and I am really thankful to Sushila ma'am, because without her insistence, she was telling me that you should visit our school. We have done so many special things, and still I thought, generally in every school they have something special and everybody feels their school is special for them. But when I visited first time, that is some 5 months back, and it really opened many things, many ideas. This is one very special school with a special name as well, and really they are doing so much. Management is giving so much of effort and implementing various aspects of our life. One is covering the textbook, attending the exam, getting good marks. I'm sure all of us are worried, your parents are worried, you are also worried. Teachers in every school make sure that children get good marks. But making them a good human beings, good citizens, needs many more things beyond textbook, beyond our routine curriculum. And that's what Smt. Sushila, the principals and the management are working towards, and I really learned so many things, and I keep telling about your institution in various places. And now today's another special thing is, in a school which giving a lecture, Upanyasa on Ramayana, in school is something which is never heard of. In my last 26 years association with schools, somehow we keep telling about this, but whatever little stories were there of Ramayana in the textbook when we were in, those also were removed. So eventually, nothing, even if we talk something about those, about Ramayana, about some stories of Ramayana, Mahabharata, it's considered as very traditional, middle class or lower middle class, and somehow we always look at what is that, Peppa Pig, then Kutuki, so many other characters, we want to only know about them, only talk about those things. That's how from Mickey Mouse to Peppa Pig to so many things, I don't know, probably you know those characters better. But when I see the wonderful characters here, each character of Ramayana represents one side. We have a wonderful story, another side a strong message for us to follow, for us to, when we grow up, also to implement in our life. And it's so wonderfully done here. And because I run a zero garbage kitchen, and we don't use any petroleum fuel for cooking. We talk about, like I keep saying it, from first standard till even engineering, medicine, even in medicine, we have started talking about environment, ecological conservation, what are the problems of pollutions, environment hazards. But at the same time, in day by day, year by year, the pollution level is increasing, there is no change in our lifestyle. So that's where we decided that just doing a Pakashala for Patashala is not sufficient. Our Pakashala also should become Patashala. What is Patashala? Patashala is school. So our Pakashala is kitchen. So our Pakashala also should become a Patashala. It's a place where we can teach, demonstrate various lessons, what is printed in the textbook, what is answered in the examination. So that's where we tried implementing this. A kitchen which doesn't use any petroleum fuel, that is no LPG, no diesel, no petrol, and no firewood. No, immediately we think is it firewood, but no firewood. So it is possible to cook for some 50,000-60,000 meals without using any petroleum fuel, and the entire fuel comes from waste material. Another thing is it's a small one, not a very big rocket science in that, wherein in every house we see where is the maximum wastage comes from. Whatever wastage goes out, we give it to VVP. You know that from our dustbin, every day morning waste goes where? To VVP events. The maximum waste comes from where? It comes from the kitchen. It comes from the dining room. No, we consider dining and kitchen as one. It comes from the food waste is becoming the maximum in every household. That's where we thought, why not we demonstrate a kitchen which has no dustbin? Kitchen can be equally clean and it is no dustbin, no wastage from the kitchen. Only hot, nutritious food should go out of the kitchen. And I'm so happy that when Smt. Sushila visited our kitchen, she said, we also in our school we want to do that. And after 4 months when I visited, they've already done it. One is the food is tasty. Tasty or no? You all eat food here. Is it tasty? Is it nutritious? Yes? Say it loudly. Yes? Because I find it very nutritious. Even today, whenever I come to your school, I make sure that I eat here. So, one side we have, they have nutritious food. On the other side, no wastage kitchen. So they are trying to implement the no wastage kitchen. You can go back, try it in your house, remove dustbin from the kitchen. Right? After Ramayana, I'm sure Dr. Naveen and everybody will speak finally in Ramayana how to be a great son, how to become a great husband, great father, and Ramaraja, which from Mahatma Gandhi ji to our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we all talk about Ramaraja. So one of the biggest contribution each one of us can do is not to generate garbage. So individual level when the birthdays are organized, we are not giving any waste to VVP. You can decide that. From your kitchen, you discuss with your parents, discuss with your mother, make sure that your kitchen is a zero garbage kitchen. From our house, we don't throw anything. That's also a big contribution towards Ramaraja. Ramaraja cannot become Ramaraja just by hearing the story of Ramayana or just paintings and doing. All these things are required. But how do we translate them into action? How do we translate the learnings of Ramayana into day-to-day action is doing our bit towards these developmental works. I saw the Rama Setu, the bridge between, which are the two places? Sri Lanka and India, right? And while doing these things, who were the people? Angada, I saw Nala was the engineer, right? And who all did it? Vanaras did it. And there is one small creature who also is a small animal, who is that squirrel. In Kannada, what do we call for squirrel? Adilu Seve. So squirrel did not keep quiet. It's such a small one. How can it lift the big boulders? It cannot. But what did it do? It carried sand granules. I will also do my bit. It also wanted to participate in the construction of Ramasetu. And that motivated so many people, including Rama himself, caught the squirrel and he patted the squirrel. That's why they say the 3 lines are there on the squirrel. You have seen the squirrel, right? The 3 mark is there. They say it's a blessing of Sri Ramachandra. And it promoted or it motivated probably the monkeys, and even today we call it as Adilu Seve. So we all contribute in that big dream of our Honorable Prime Minister, big dream of so many of our elders that India should become Ramaraja. The people, every citizen should work towards that and create a role model, create a Vishwaguru. India should become what? Vishwaguru. And I am so happy in that direction. This Ramayana workshop, what we have named it. Yes, the Ramayana Darshanam. This is a great step towards this, and this is not going to be just limited to your school. I am sure so many hundreds of schools of Bangalore, Karnataka and India, they will now post Prana Pratisthapana of Ayodhya. I am sure each school will take it up now in the real sense, all these things. Otherwise only some of the parents used to pass it on to the children, but now formally from a school Ramayana Darshana is happening, and the way you all students are also being part of it is something wonderful and exemplary. I congratulate all of you, and I want to share you in Ayodhya. Me and Sushila madam, we went in on 22nd, 23rd. In fact, she came to Ayodhya and on 23rd. I was there on 22nd at the Prana Pratisthapana time, and also we were given responsibility of cooking for 1,000 people on a daily basis for 1 month, and it is such a big blessings. We continued it for 3 months, and we made our Bangalore's idli sambar in Ayodhya, where everybody appreciated the idli sambar of South, because idli is not only it is a hygienic food, also it has high protein nutrition. Is another idli and sambar is going to be superfood now. It has already become a superfood because it is. Yeah, you can give big claps to idli sambar. Before I conclude, I want to tell you one. That day I keep talking of a couple of figures, but next some other time I will definitely share it. In food production, in milk production, do you know where is India? What is the ranking of India in milk production in the world? 1. Yes, we are number 1 in milk production. Highest milk comes from India. Highest number of liters come from India in the whole world. In lentils, dal, belekadu. Again, India is number 1. In sugar cane, India is number 1. We are in every wheat, rice, in every food, we are in top 3 in the world. That's our capacity. But unfortunately, at the same time, when it comes to the nutrition index of the people, it is not that Indians are poor now. We are no longer a poor country. Don't think that because we are more poor in India, that's why in nutrition we may be lagging. No. We are now in, out of top 100 rich people, half of them are Indians. And now the people below poverty line they're quite reducing, less in number. But still, when it comes to nutrition, we are 104th rank. We are not in top 10, not in top 20. Although we have so many number ones in production, we are in 104. So this is a point which all children also have to think about somewhere. It is our lifestyle and our food habits. So our food habits to be changed. Especially somehow because of junk food, fast food, we are all moving towards noodles, pasta. I'm not saying they are not the great food, but the way they are produced, the maida, they use some chemicals, the oil what we consume, and also the chemicals in the food are all big question mark. So again we have to go back to our earlier food like idli sambar, which has high protein, which has dal in it. Go for high protein foods, follow a good lifestyle. That is all taught in the school, and that's probably another specialty of your school. Is this is the only school probably who are giving very few schools. I have not seen any other than the government midday meal schools. In private schools, very few schools give a hot nutritious meal in the afternoon, and you are lucky that you are getting that. And make sure that in another 10 years we are not 104, we can be in top 4. Can we? Who will do it? Each one of us has to work towards our individual nutrition. Each one of us, yes, oh, very good. So we will aim at number 1 and make sure that we will not be 104, but we will be in top 4 countries of the world. Thank you, Sushila, thank you all the organizers.